Hello everyone, my name is Casey and welcome into the Paperhats server for the third episode of our little series here. So in the last episode, we came over here to the snowy biome where we're going to be making our mega base. And we just did a little bit of preparing over there with a chest, and we built our little mine hut, as you can see over there. Since then, we have had a stream over on Twitch, so if you're interested in seeing that, head on over to twitch.tv/CrissANDCasey. And you can see me working on more of the mundane things in Minecraft. But what we have is 2 wheat fields. I actually need to harvest this because eventually I'm going to put a cow crusher over here. Hopefully soon we can start eating golden carrots. But for that, we also have a carrot farm and potatoes. And actually, on stream, I decided to go ahead and put a villager breeder here. This is... oh, still a little baby. This is for an iron farm I'm working on that away, and that will be in a future episode. But for now, I promised you guys that I would do an interior in that miner's hut, and then do a 1-hour mining session, whether that be a time lapse or a montage or whatever. That's to be decided. But yeah, I'm gonna get started on that interior, and hopefully you like it. Alright, now believe me when I say this, that was a fun project. I've never actually really done an interior like that before, and I really had a lot of fun doing it. I had a little bit of trouble with this entrance here, but then someone on stream, Farm Girl Laura, helped me out with this 3 fence gate trick, and we have a little entrance here, and we actually used the new chain block in 1.16 to give us a little bit of a prop, I guess, and we used coal blocks to make it look like you're going into a mine shaft. And those are working bubble elevators, by the way. We set those up, and later we will be doing our branch mining to establish that. And this is something I've never really done before. Like I don't really it's like a natural looking storage system for now, at least. Eventually, I do want the auto sorted stuff. All the, you know, the fancy redstone things and such. But we have a nice little furnace which has some smelted up glass. That's for our iron farm. Later on in another episode, we've just got barrels, and I'm planning on keeping ores here, coal, all that stuff for now until we get the storage system. We've got our little living space. We have our loot where we have smelted up our iron ore and just kept it here in the corner to be safe. And we have a little wash basin, a bed and a lantern, and a painting, of course. But yeah, that's the interior. I'm really proud of this. I've never built anything like this inside. It's always been exterior things, so I'm really proud of this. So the next step is to go do that 1-hour mining session. I'm gonna go down here and get this. Well, that's the wrong one. There we go. There we go. Yep, I'm gonna go down here and get started on the mine. Alrighty, I think that went very well. I haven't done a lot of mining like that in a long time. We got a lot more than I thought. Actually, we almost got, well, we got 8.5 stacks almost of coal ore, almost 3 stacks of iron, just about 3 stacks of redstone, 15 gold, which is kind of terrible, but, and then lapis, which that stuff never runs out unless you're using it for blue dye. And get this, we found 24 diamond ores. Now, if we do the math, or the, you know, statistically, you can expect 2 diamonds per ore with Fortune 3, which we have. That's at least 48 diamonds. All this, I'm going to smelt down the gold, I'm going to smelt down the iron, but other than that, I'm just going to fortune the diamond ore and keep all the redstone ore, lapis, and coal as stored XP, because we can actually repair our pickaxes with that. So yeah, let me go fortune this, and we'll see how many diamonds we actually got. Now that is what I'm talking about. 51 diamonds from 24 diamond ores, and that makes us pretty set. We're still very far from the richest. I think the richest person on the server has a stack of blocks by now, which is absolutely crazy. But I can tell you one thing: the king will return one of these days. Oh, and I missed a diamond. Let's put that in our plundered goods box. So, well, I mean, we're not too bad. We've got 14 blocks and 8 diamonds by themselves, and we're pretty set on gold, especially on iron. Honestly, as far as functional stuff goes that you need to use for iron, we've probably got that covered. But that iron farm, I plan on building with a pretty good bit of iron this season, so we're definitely going to need to do that iron farm over there pretty soon. But yeah, let me organize all this, and then we'll regroup and see what else we need to do. Well, I told you I was going to organize a little bit, and quite the opposite happened, actually. I just have things everywhere. We had a creeper explosion right here that took out these 2 chests, so I had to move them a little bit and repair the land. But it's kind of getting out of hand, honestly. We've got 3 shulkers here just sitting. We've got random stuff in chests and all kinds of glass, and there's actually a reason for this, but I can't show you just yet. That's gonna be next episode, but it's over there. You may already know what it is, but yeah, it's pretty awesome. I cannot wait to show you that. But yeah, I think the next thing that we need to do is actually think of a temporary storage solution other than this, because this is hard to keep track of. So I was thinking, you know, we don't have any other buildings except for the villager breeder and this one, and there's really not a whole lot of room in here, so I'm thinking down here across from the chest, just sort of have a wall. I'm sorry, wall of furnaces. Just turn this wall into a temporary storage. We can dig this out a couple blocks and just place a bunch of chests. Of course, I'm gonna have to do the math. See, that's 6 times 3. That's 18. So we're gonna need what? 36 chests. I think I have that. Well, maybe. We may need to make more, because the other thing that I want to do is actually get an organized ender chest going. So, I've sort of done that a little bit. I have my plundered goods box. I've got a redstone box that's not named. Rocket box, that is named. And some ends. You know, I've sort of tried to keep my shulkers in order, except lately I have just given up for some reason. I'm not the most organized person in the world, but that's random in loot, which that's actually pretty useful in case I die and lose everything. But I do want to get an organized ender chest. I want to get those wall of chests, and I think we should actually start with the ender chest. So And in case you're wondering if this is all my shulkers, no, we have 40 right here that we can craft up, name, organize, everything. So I think the good thing now is I want to start using ender pearls this season. A lot of my frustration is using a bunch of rockets, trying to fly in the little spaces when I could just use an ender pearl. So I think I'm going to have a shulker just for ender pearls. Well, of course, I need the rocket one. We need the ender pearl. Well, you know what? I'll figure it out. I don't want to keep rambling to the microphone here and have you guys experience my confusion. So let me get a plan together, and I will see you just in a second. All right, so it's taken a little bit of time to think about this and get a really good set of shulker boxes for my ender chest. But I finally figured it out. We have the glass one, the dirt one, mob drops, the iron menace, more info on that in the next episode, sand, gravel, plundered goods, of course, circuitry, wood, backup gear, it's mostly in loot, the dye box, lighting, and coal. So I think I'm just going to dump these in my ender chest, and over time I will adjust this to whatever I need. And that goes for the storage room down in the basement there. Which leads me to the next part. We have 52 chests and a little bit of leather. We're going to need a lot more item frames. So we're going to have a handy dandy trip back to spawn and use the cow crusher there. But let's head down here, place the chest down, and see what we have to work with. Alright, we got all the chests here. Now this is nothing special, but eventually, when we grow out of this, it will serve as like a little mine storage, so it can always stay here, but we do need one thing. We need more of these item frames, so let's head back to spawn and see if we can get a lot of leather. Alright, there's Spawn Island. Now, this place looks quite a bit different since you've seen it last. Fire Frenzy has actually put these nice little roads down, and it leads to a statue that Kestone made. An Easter Island statue, whatever you call that. And yeah, here's our humble little home that that we lived in for a couple of episodes. So yeah, eventually we're just gonna have to clear all this out and move out, or just keep stuff here and come by when I need things. But what was I here for? Oh yeah, the cow crusher. But I also want to check to see, oh, 26 leather. Well, that helps. So we only need a few from the cow crusher, and it may already be there. So let's see. I hit myself on that tree there. Let's see if there's any here. Yep, 13. That should be enough. So let's head back and get these item frames placed. All right, here it is. Now we did have, let's see, yeah, 24 item frames left over. I put the chest in the bottom right corner. That's just gonna be like miscellaneous. Mostly miscellaneous wood items, I guess, for now. But it can also be other things. But I've got a few already marked out. The cobblestone, andesite, and a little bit of endstone. Because I plan on using quite a bit of endstone this season. But over time, these little, you know, not auto-sorted, just item frame type storage systems, I sort of change them up every once in a while. Just, you know, what I'm doing at the moment. But over time, I will add more items to these, but we have it set up for that. That's pretty much what I have for you today, so I really appreciate you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hit that like button if you like what you saw. And guys, next video, or the next episode, is going to be great. I have a surprise for you. I've sort of mentioned it in this video, but it's going to be a good one, and we're going to fix some problems and build some cool stuff. So guys, again, thanks so much for being here. I will see you next time, and yeah, check out the other paper hats. Links are in the description. And oh, we just found some lapis. Guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.